For our North Country inspiration, we're getting you ready for Halloween.
I met with a costume maker to learn about making your own outfits.
So up in front here, we've got Tusken Raider from Star Wars. This is the base piece.
Jeffrey Curtacci, the owner of Great Chops Cosplay and Creation, remembers getting into costume making as a boy.
We started costuming obviously as a kid as Halloween. Some of my grandparents would help me with that.
His skills have grown since then, and now he makes costumes that are both complex and simple.
This is based on a Target Halloween 2018 Boba Fett helmet.
Although some projects take extra time and tools like a 3D printer, many of his outfits are made of simple materials lying around the house. This Captain America top is made from a long sleeve shirt he sewed.
The under pieces that you see coming through are a mesh fabric from a bag. Halloween itself, as well as costume making, it's making something out of whatever you have and just enjoy the process itself.
If you want to try making your costume this year, he has a few tips.
Foam is an easy medium to start working with, or even cardboard.
Curtacci says it's all about being creative and having fun.
If you want a costume. It enhances other people's experiences too. When you're trying to bring that level of fun to an environment, it brings other people up as well.